Hey everybody, it's Teresa with Critters Crochet, and I just wanted to come on here today. I wasn't planning on doing a video today. This is Sunday, but I was tagged by Jess from J Hook Magic, and she tagged me to answer some fun Halloween questions. So I thought I'd just come on today and read off these questions and answer them. So nothing yarny today, but just doing some fun and answering these Halloween questions, spooky Halloween questions. There's 31 questions. So let's see. The first one is favorite horror or Halloween theme song. I'm an 80s kid, so my favorite song is Thriller by Michael Jackson. That's my all-time favorite. I love that one. Number two, name something you wouldn't want to run into in a dark forest or an abandoned building. Snakes. I am terrified of snakes. I don't like looking at pictures of snakes. I don't like hearing a snake or seeing one. Snakes terrify me, so that would be mine. Number three, have you ever played with a Ouija board? No, and I don't plan on it. Those things scare the crap out of me. So, no, no, never, never. Number four, favorite horror monster or villain? Favorite horror monster or villain? Let's see. Um, when I was a kid, we watched all the black and white movies. Boy, am I dating myself with these questions. But I loved the old, oh, let me see, Dark Shadows, that show, Vincent Price. Woo, that man scares me just by looking at him. So I guess he would be my villain, horror villain. Number five, the creepiest thing that's happened while you were alone. Oh, I got to think on this one. Creepiest thing that ever happened when I was alone. Oh, this happened during the day, guys. This wasn't even at night. Oh, this still scares me to even think about it. But when my husband and I were newly married, and we lived in Kentucky. My family lived in Tennessee. We were living in Kentucky. And he was at work. I was at home. And I got a call from this crazy man who said not to hang up, not to hang up. And I'm like, what do you mean don't hang up? He said, I'm right outside your house. And if you hang up, I'm busting down the door. Well, you talk about scared out of my absolute ever loving mind. I mean, sure, he wasn't out there, but I was 22 years old. I was scared to death. And I quickly hung up the phone. And when I was going to go call, this was before cell phones. So this was just your regular phone. And I hung it up. Well, I picked it back up to call my husband, and he was still on the line. And he was doing this crazy laugh and saying, you can't get rid of me. You can't get rid of me. Scared me to death. Well, I hung up, and I left the phone hung up for a good couple of minutes. It seemed like forever, but it was probably just a couple minutes. Finally was able to get on the phone. I was so hysterically crying and nuts that my husband couldn't even understand what I was saying. and I finally got the words out, and he came right over. He only worked like 5 minutes down the road, and he came right home to see what was going on. Nothing ever come of it, but that scared me. I was afraid to be alone at home by myself for quite a while after that. So that was probably my scariest moment. Um, Six, if you were dared to spend the night in a haunted house, would you? If somebody was with me, I would not do it alone. I would not do it by myself, but I would if somebody was with me. Um, Number seven, are you superstitious? Eh, I don't know. I don't think I'm really that superstitious. Um, I mean, some things bother me, but not to an extent of, oh, because I don't worry about a whole lot of things. So I guess I'm pretty much not superstitious, I would say. Number eight, do you see figures in your peripheral vision? Well, and I kind of go along with what Jess said. Um, with my glasses, sometimes I get glares and I think I see things and I'll kind of, ugh, it makes me jump. But I think it's just glare on my glasses. I don't really think I'm seeing figures or visions. I don't know that I really believe that. So I don't know. But I have caught myself seeing something and then jumping. So I don't know. But anyway, um, number 9. What is your favorite Halloween candy? Ooh, candy corn. I love it. I know there's people out there that think that's the most disgusting thing to eat, but I love candy corn. And I really like to take it and mix it with peanuts because it tastes like a payday candy bar. That's my favorite little snack, peanuts and candy corn. So, let's see. I'm losing where I was at. Um, okay, number 10. Do you prefer horror or thrillers? I like thrillers. Yeah. Horror movies, not so much. I kind of, I'm just really into the thrillers and I like to see if I can figure them out, that kind of thing. So, thrillers for me. Do you believe in multiple dimensions or worlds? No, no. I believe in heaven and earth. And I believe in that. Okay. So, um, I believe in those realms. But I believe there's a heaven, I believe there's a hell, I believe in earth. And those are the those are the dimensions I believe in. And I believe that exist. Number 12. Ever made a potion of any sort? Nope. Nope. Wouldn't even know where to start. Have no idea. um, do you get scared easily? Yes. And my family can attest to that. They love to sneak up and scare me. Even my grandsons that are only 4 and 5 have picked up on that. And yeah, they like to scare Grammy too. So yeah, I'm scared pretty easily. It doesn't take much. Let's see. Number 14. Have you ever played Bloody Mary? No. My friends tried to get me to do that when I was a teenager, and I don't even want to. I don't even want to test it out to see if it's real or not. I just don't want to even push that button. So, just the thought of it scares me enough that I don't even want to mess with it. So, no, I've never done it. Do you believe in demons and devils? Yes, I do. I believe that the devil is very active, and if we're not careful, he is going to do his bidding, and he's going to try to get us at every turn. And so, yes, I absolutely believe in devil and demons. Um, let's see. You're home alone and you hear footsteps in the house. What do you do? Well, my husband has a big old baseball bat right next to the bed in the bedroom. So if I was home alone and heard footsteps, I would go to my bedroom. I would grab that bat and I'd sit there on that bed with that bat in my hand till somebody came home. And I would not move. That's what I would do if I heard some footsteps in my house. Let's see. Oh, I lost my place again. Okay, here we go. 17. There we go. Found it. If you get trapped in one scary movie, which one do you choose? I don't like scary movies. Do I have to pick one? God, I do not want to be trapped in any scary movie. Um, ugh. Okay, this is going to date me too, but like I said, when I was younger, I used to sit up at night with my dad and we'd watch scary movies till like 3 in the morning. And we always watched those, and I can't think of what they were called, but Vincent Price hosted them. And it was like oh, what's that guy's name? I'm going to forget. Uh, Edgar Allan Poe. Vincent Price used to host these movies where it was about the stories of Edgar Allan Poe. So I guess I'd probably like The Raven or The Telltale Heart. I think I'd like to be in one of those. That's where I'd like to be trapped. Okay, 18. If you could only wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Well, probably a witch. I've dressed up as a witch before, and that's kind of neat. So that would probably be mine. Would you ever go to a graveyard at night? Yeah, and I have. My husband and I went on vacation to St. Augustine, Florida one time. And we went around walking at night, and I took some pictures of the graveyard just to see if people say they catch stuff in their pictures when they take pictures of the graveyard. So I did it just to see if nothing showed up in my pictures ever. But, it was fun to walk around. Um, 20. In a zombie apocalypse, what is your weapon of choice? Flamethrower. I'd burn those suckers to the ground. I wouldn't even want to give them a chance to even try to come at me. Burn them. So give me a flamethrower. 21. Would you rather go to a Halloween party or go trick-or-treating? Trick-or-treating. I like to dress up. And I remember trick-or-treating as a kid. And I think trick-or-treating would be my thing. 22. You're in a horror movie. Are you the final girl, the first to die, the comic relief, the skeptic, the smart one, or the killer? I'd probably be the first to die. I'm not a good runner, so they'd catch me right away. I can't run to save my life. And I'd probably be one of those dingies that would walk into some place where I shouldn't have been walking. So yeah, I'd probably be the first to die. Let's see. Do you have to watch something? Oh, it cut off the question. I think it was, do you have to watch something calming after watching a scary movie to be able to go to sleep? Yes. Yes. Because I have watched horror movies before and had nightmares. So yes, I would have to do that. 24. While watching scary movies, are you the one yelling at the characters, covering your eyes, or sleeping? I yell at the characters because I think some of them are stupid. And I also cover my eyes. So I do both of those. I never fall asleep, but I do yell at the characters and cover my eyes. Let's see. Are you the one that gets scared or does the scaring? I get scared. I'm not good at scaring people. I'm just not good at it. But like I said before, my grandkids and my kids and my husband love to scare me. So yeah, I'm the one that gets scared. Favorite scary book? I don't think I've read. I'm trying to think. I like to read, but I don't think I've read a scary book. No, I read Pet Cemetery. Yeah, that was creepy. That's the only book I've read, scary book that I've ever read, was Pet Cemetery. Yeah. How old were you when you saw your first scary movie? Oh, yeah. Like I said, when I was little, I would sit on my daddy's lap till like 3 in the morning watching scary movies. And so at that time, I was probably, oh my, let me think here, probably 7 or 8. Yeah, probably 7 or 8 years old, sitting on my dad's lap in the recliner watching scary movies at 3 in the morning. We did that. What was your first Halloween costume? Okay, so when I was little in the 70s. Okay. And if any of you can relate to this and know what I'm talking about, those crazy plastic masks that you wore and you felt like you were going to suffocate, you were sweating and it got all hot underneath and you couldn't breathe. What is on my lip? I am so sorry for that. Excuse me. I don't know what that was. Anyway, but yeah, those plastic hard with the elastic rubber band that went around it to keep it on your head. Number one, you couldn't breathe. Number two, you could hardly see out of them. And the first one I had was a clown. And when I look back on the pictures of that was the creepiest costume. I don't know why my mother put me in that thing, but it was creepy. But yeah, that was my first one that I remember. Let's see. What are you going as for Halloween this year? I have no idea. I hadn't even thought about it. And yeah, it's October the 9th. I haven't even thought about it. What I've been doing in the past, and if you guys have any ideas for me, write that in the comments below. But I've recently, in the last few years, I've done puns. Like one year I took the cheerleader pom-poms, and I wrote No. How did I do that? Oh, I remember now. Pom poms. And my shirt, I had a t-shirt made that said, "Yay, go ceiling." I was a ceiling fan. So yeah, everybody's like, "Go ceiling." What? I said, "I'm shaking my pom poms. Go ceiling." I had to explain it, but I was a ceiling fan. So stuff like that, and I haven't thought of one for this year, so I don't know what I'm going to be yet. I'll have to let you guys know. But hey, if you've got any funny pun Halloween costume ideas, let me know in the comments. Let's see. If you could have a spooky Halloween pet, what would you choose? Hmm, an owl. I like owls. I think they're cute, so I'd like a spooky owl for a pet, Halloween pet. And the last one, what is your favorite paranormal, supernatural creature? Ooh, I hadn't thought about that ever. Um, I guess a ghost. A little white, fluttery little ghost, I guess would be mine. Nothing too scary, just a friendly, kind of like Casper, kind of like Casper. That would be um, my favorite. Okay, so that was fun. Thanks, Jess, for tagging me. And now I want to tag a couple. I'm going to tag Alana from Alana's Crocheting, and or Crocheting with Alana. I'll say it right a minute. Yeah, Alana from Crocheting with Alana. Um, and then no Ella from No Catchy Name, and then Nova Gnome Creations. I'm gonna tag you three. So have fun and answer these questions because I liked it. I enjoyed doing that. So I'm gonna get off here and I will talk to you guys later. But thanks again, Jess. This was fun, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye. See you tomorrow.